Alright, after watching this video of Steve Mould explaining the chain fountain effect and his friendly fight with Mehdi, I was thinking about one of the kinds of force I haven't been hearing in those videos. The way I see it is when the chain flows over the top of the vessel, the beaker, it is essentially rotating 180 degrees around an axis, around this little dot over here. If it would have been connected to the axis, the forces will be exactly equal in all directions. So this axis will stay exactly in the same spot. However, if we cancel this one over there, if we cancel the bottom one, only this force will remain, so the axis of rotation will shift upwards. This is especially visible at the end of the chain when the force of the chain, the mass, the weight of the chain, which keeps it pulling down, goes away. And you can see the last bit of chain being flung upward. One thing I cannot explain yet is why the chain doesn't expand outward in this direction and this direction. It seems to stay pretty much the same distance apart. So and there is not too much things constraining the width of that arch the chain is forming. One possibly interesting experiment would be to constrain the chain in a vertical way by mounting a flat surface over there to see what happens if the chain fountain's arch is hitting this top part. Perhaps the chain will rise until it hits that and then expand in that and that direction. Perhaps the tension on the chain, so the weight of the chain itself pulling it down, is enough to prevent it from expanding in those directions. Another thing that could be tested is to try and steer the chain to a point where it's not longer upright, but a bit forward. If you would connect a drill motor or whatever other kind of system to coil up the chain, and I swear this is not gonna be a penis, no. It might be, if you move I will call it the chain hoist this way, perhaps you can make it so if it rotates around this axis, the outward force will be in that direction. In this direction, the force will be missing. So the whole thing will shoot in that direction. Perhaps you have to constrain this chain with a small length of PVC pipe or whatever. I might try this myself. I don't know. I hope someone watches this video and has some comments about it, and perhaps even will feature it in Steve Mould's video. Yeah, this is all really interesting. I am not a physicist. I am in a physics adjacent job, but I am not a trained physicist or whatever. Who knows? Maybe this inspires some people. And this was all shot just in one go without preparation.